I need to know, I need to know, I need to know. You need to know, you need to know, you need to know. We all need to know. What do you need to know? What do I need to know? What do we need to know? Do you know that if you don't have a brand, you will be branded? And if you are branded, that means you will running a rat race. And when you are running a rat race, that means there is no grace in that race. And when there is no grace in any race, that race will be erased. You have to know that everything that you want to do in life, you have to have a brand. When you look at each and everybody that is succeeding today, each and every one of them, they have a brand. When you don't have a brand, that's why you'll be working for somebody. Because they are branding you to be able to exploit you, to squeeze you, all the juice that you have. Definitely, you have a brand. But when you don't know how to package your brand, people will package you to sell that brand that is in you on your behalf. And that's why they'll be giving you salary. When you look at Moses, Bible says Moses was so temperamental. But later, he became one of the meekest man in the whole world. That means God branded him to his own taste. When you look at Jesus, Jesus have his own brand. He says, I came to give life. I am the way. That is the brand. Even the devil have his own brand. He says, devil came to steal, to kill, and to destroy. That is his own brand. And he never changed. Look at Peter. Look at Paul. Paul was controversial. Even before he got born again. Before he met Christ, he was controversial. After he met Christ, he was controversial. That means that is his own brand. Even today, people are still arguing about the letters of Paul. Even the apostle says, the teaching, that's what Peter said. He says, your teaching, Paul, is so controversial. So what is your brand? Work on your brand. You see all those people, all those companies that people are running towards, just like Apple, that's his own brand. Coke, that is their own brand. When you have your brand, people will be looking for you. You can go and check what I talk about, the container and the content. If you don't have your own brand, people will brand you. They will brand that knowledge. They will brand that your wisdom. They will brand that everything that you have. They will brand it on your behalf and they'll be giving you salary. That's why no salary earner will be more wealthier or richer than somebody that employs them. Why? Because they have their own brand. Their brand is their knowledge, wisdom, and what they acquire in school. But they are unable to package their brand. So people will help them to package it and they will be paying them salary, paying them peanut, because they have brand, but they are unable to do it. When you see some people that are selling foods along the road, they are unable to package them. People will now go to big restaurants. What they are selling at that big restaurants and that person that is selling is our own at the roadside. Even the roadside can be cheaper and can be even sweeter than the one in the restaurants. Why? Because those are the restaurants, they know how to package their brand. They are able to package their brand to the taste of what people are looking for. And if you package your brand, people even pay more. Don't look for less. Don't bargain for less because you are a brand. Look for how to brand. Don't be jack of all trade. When you are jack of all trade, master of none, people will not be able to differentiate you from others. That means you are now become a mixed multitude. You are a mixed multitude. We are saying if you can't beat them, you join them. No, that is not a brand. If you can't beat them, you try to beat them. Don't say if you can't beat them. If you can't beat them, try all possible means to beat them. Never join them. Never join the crowd. Look for a brand so that the people will be looking for that brand. If you know how to give inspirational talk, brand it. If it is teaching, brand it. If it's talking, brand it. If it's talk show, if it's podcast, look for a brand that that people will be able to know you with. They will be, when they talk about your name is your brand is your name. and everything will encompass, every big thing will be falling in place according to your brand. When you don't have brand, that means you will not have you will not have goals. When you don't have brand, that means you don't have a dream. When you don't have brand, that means you don't even have a vision. And vision, it gives you passion to prepare to your destiny. Brothers and sisters, look for a brand for you not to be branded. And when you are not looking for a brand and you are unable to package yourself to a brand, people will package you and they will be paying you peanuts. At times you may be happy, at times they may be promoting you because of your brand that is keeping their company, keeping their ministry, keeping them to be successful. They are depending on your brand. What is your brand? Are you having a brand, or people are branding you for their own success? Think about it. God bless you. Shalom.